You hear that? That's a kid on a motorcycle. It's 6:30 in the morning. He's riding around and around. Anyway, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is Sunday morning, May the 22nd, believe it or not. Hey, Google, what's the temperature?
In Capitan, it's currently 36 degrees.
30?
Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's 28.
Well, it definitely feels like it's 28. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in...
The current temperature in Capitan is 36 degrees.
I know.
Due to current wind conditions...
I just heard that. Now, shut up. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Fairbanks, Alaska?
The current temperature in Fairbanks is 49 degrees.
I hear you. So it's 11 degrees cooler here than it is in Fairbanks, Alaska? Figure that one out. Yeah. Is that what you call a strange event? But anyway, good morning. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow, right now. And right now just went right on by. So if there's anything you want to do, I suggest you get busy doing it. Yesterday I had a couple come by and visit for a while. They're from Tucson, Arizona, I believe, and I had a nice visit. And they left me a sign for my patio that says, "Welcome to our porch." It's a neat sign, too. Thank you very much. Enjoy your day. Anyway, been living in an RV a long time. This is a Class C motorhome. Probably has about 120 square feet of living area in that range. Hey, Google, tell us a joke.
Why won't the shrimp share its treasure? Because it's shellfish.
Yo, never worry about what you can't change, and I can't change the joke, so that's the end of that. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Brackettville, Texas?
Right.
65 with a high of 86. So it's quite a bit cooler here. But anyway, what else can I tell you? Today for a nooner, I was sitting out yesterday doing my afternoon thinking, and yeah, we may do a little driving video this morning. I'm not sure. I would do it while I'm walking, but I don't really have a good external mic, or none actually. There's no 3.5 millimeter hole on these Pixel phones. So, but be that as it may, probably do a short driving video in the Spark somewhere. But anyway, you got something we can chat about. But having said that, moving along to the steaming bean. You're right that diesel cars are so loud. But to me, the most obnoxious sound is the Harley Davidson. It's over the top and purposely so. Yeah, it is. And yeah, I've known people that worked real hard at getting them as loud as they could. Why? I don't know. Different strokes for different folks. But yeah, diesels sound, when the engine's idling, it sounds like something's broke. You know what I mean? Knock, 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 knock. Anyway, but yeah, but they do get better fuel economy than gasoline cars, and they use a lot of them in Mexico for mass transportation, diesel. Anyway, Ralph P., the old stinking goat, and I enjoyed the walkabout. Thanks for sharing. Here's the old one-eared goat. His battery's better. Give you a stinking goat kiss this morning. And anyway, Boondocking with Dennis. Check that channel out on YouTube. Up early and watching this for the second time. Very relaxing walk. This is an excellent neighborhood. Sunday morning coming down. Yeah, Chris Christopherson wrote that song, I think. And anyway, thank you. Carl H. says, I'm here just late. You know how my life changed. So did my hours of work and my semi-retirement. Best to you, and thank you for all the helpful tips and info to help ease me into full-time RVing. Well, you're on your own, Carl. Good luck. Paul S. says, that was a fun walk, Rusty. Get more of a feel of the neighborhood this way rather than driving through it. Yeah, it's true. It's the slower you go, the more you see, you know. And yeah, walking definitely gives you a better view. Dear Trixa, 0900 AM at Sunday morning with sunshine here at the North Sea. Time for my morning walk. Greetings. Well, greetings to you, dear Trixa. Get out there and get your exercise. Linda Hamilton. Rusty, you old tosser. Good morning, mate. Well, good morning, Linda Hamilton. You old tosser. Anyway, Linda Hamilton. Rusty, do you still have toss, drop, I don't even know what you're talking about. Hey, Google, what is toss drop?
I don't know, but I found these results on search.
I don't know. Professional wrestling throws is what she shows. Hey, Google, what is tossa?
According to Wikipedia, in Trinidad and Tobago and other parts of the Caribbean, the term tassa refers to a drumming ensemble drawn from an amalgamation of various North Indian folk drum.
I hear you. Well, whatever it is, I ain't got it. Anyway, thank you, Linda. Sherry Hooker, I sure like your community, Rusty. Thanks for showing off Capitan's quiet streets. Yeah, well, it's just a typical town. You know, everybody's got a dog, and the dogs do what dogs do. Fortunately, they don't bark at night. Rarely they do. Anyway, thank you. Sherry Hooker says, Scream was the movie that creeped me out. I didn't actually see the movie. I couldn't get past the horrible screams at the opening. LOL. Yeah, they get really weird. You know, they some of that stuff is gross, you know. And Rifleman says this is on the Could You Live in a Storage Building? It says it would be really nice to see what an 18 by 20 finished metal storage shed converted to a tiny house looks like on the inside if you can. I apologize if you already haven't. I can't find the video. Thanks. You know, I don't do many of those. I mean, I could make a hell of a living if I wanted to. Just go around doing storage buildings, I guess. But anyway, thank you, Rifleman. Good luck in your whatever you're looking for. Zippy Lee on the morning walk. It was 93 degrees today in PA, Rusty, so I did half my usual walk. That's too hot for PA in the spring. It's too hot. No, I agree. The hotter it is, the less enjoyable the walk, for sure. And yeah, Kumar G says life perfectly summed up by Rusty when he said this about high school graduation cap and gown. What the hell was that about? These rituals that we make up to assign meaning to things that we do, they mean everything at the moment and nothing at the end. It made me smile wryly. Well, it is. It's just an old ritual. I mean, and not only that, during the ceremony, they give the microphone to, of course, the principal, probably a teacher or two, and then a student or two or three, and you know they have a prepared speech, and it's just a lot of words, but it's a ritual, and we do it, and then everybody talks about how great it was, and we go on to the next year. That's the end of that. Anyway, thank you, Kumar G. D.E. Christie says, all of you who remember the secret ingredients in Coke, anybody remember what was in 7-Up? Lithium. Whoopee. Hey, Google, did 7-Up contain lithium?
According to Wikipedia, the soft drink 7-Up was originally named Bib Label Lithiated Lemon Lime Soda when it was formulated in 1929 because it contained lithium citrate. The beverage was a patent medicine marketed as a cure for hangover.
It was removed from the 7-Up in 1948. Anyway, thank you. That's interesting. D.E. Christie, no chance of our darling Matilda becoming malnourished. Matilda will always be well provided for with a steady trickle of dumb as is. I hear you. Thank you for the personal sacrifice of these providers, keeping her voluptuous. You do you, amigo, as always. Appreciate you. Thank you, D.E. Christie. This is RV Living with the Geezer. Check out his channel in West Texas. Says, I walk every morning, also in Fort Davis Park. Very relaxing, great stress eliminator. You could outrun that dog if he got out. I doubt it. I doubt it. But you know, I think what would happen if a dog got out, he wouldn't know what to do. He's been pinned up so long that, I don't know. I guess he'd find me, though. I mean, yeah, probably. D. Anderson, that dog, he just wants to play. He's a lonely boy. Yeah, those dogs are kind of, I don't know, they're kind of mistreated, I think. You know, I've never seen anybody pet them or anything. Ted Walker, you and I really agree on those diesel trucks. Seems they make more noise when the engine is cold. They do. Yeah. No, they're not quiet. No. And if you've ever been in an RV park next to one, you'll know what I'm talking about, because when they get up, if they get up early in the morning, they'll crank it up and then it fills the whole area with that diesel smell. And but you know, who am I? You know, it's their choice. Jason Random on the tiny home. It sure sucks that most millennials and Gen Zers picture themselves living their futures in these Home Depot and Lowe's shacks. Well, actually, I think it's a good thing in that most homes are, it's like clothes that are just too damn big, you know. Well, we've got homes that are 3,000, 4,000, 6,000, 10,000 square feet. You know, I don't know. Everybody, if you got the, you know, if you got the money, do what you want to do, man. It ain't none of my business. Sully, honestly, dogs should not just be free roaming in a neighborhood. They're not. Rarely do you see dogs, and I saw two yesterday walking around, but they were somebody's pets because they had collars on. Lori Van Huser says, my car is in Capitan without me, the Ford Fusion. Well, that's amazing. Thank you. Jonathan Bowen, Rusty, I really appreciate, or excuse me, I really enjoyed this video. I'm sitting next to my pool in Tampa, and it's a treat to walk with you. Your voice is so soothing, and you brought back memories with high school comments. I miss those days. I had a brown bag for my lunch, and in 1970, my mom bought me the metal Lone Ranger lunchbox. We used to bang them around in the bus and would break the inside of the thermos. But anyway, Jonathan, thank you for your memories. Enjoy your day. Rachel Brown, very nice. Humbly, I would do wonders with this place. Thank you for sharing. That was on the tiny Home Depot. You know, some people look at it as an opportunity to make themselves a home, and others try to find something wrong with it. You know, and that's the way life is. You know, that's humanity. Al Fur, thumbs up to you. You know, the most inhumane thing on this planet is humanity. I mean, that's crazy, but it is. Minnie Deese used to watch The Thing on Friday nights. The psychological aspect scared me to death. I never would look. My sis loved horror movies. Vincent Price was always in them back in the day. Spooky. Yeah, Vincent Price was kind of typecast, you know. He had to play in those movies. This is in my Rusty's Neighborhood or something. Yeah, this was on. It says Lori Van Huser says, I have grown tired of trying to see the sunrise and sunset through electric lines, houses, and trees. You know how to pick the perfect places to go. Well, just so happens I'm in an area where there's a lot of wide open spaces for sure. Anyway, we got Tom Sharp. Very nice neighborhood for a walk. You're right about the diesels. I have owned 3 of them, and they are quite smelly. Expensive fuel nowadays, too. Have a great weekend. Yeah, the interesting part is diesel used to be, you know, just a few pennies more than gasoline. Now it's $1 more, and that's about 20% more. Is that right? Yeah, about 20% difference. But, you know, they get a little bit better gas mileage. I don't know. They say the engines last forever, but nobody keeps a car forever anyway. Julie Smith. Hi, Rusty. Really enjoyed the stroll around with you. The slower pace compared to driving is very relaxing. Thanks. Yeah, we'll do one of those every now and then when it's not windy. I mean, it's not that windy outside. It's just, it's going to be pretty cool when I go walking because it's cloudy and a little light wind, and temperature is 36, you know, so yeah, that combines to be a little chilly. Tom Sharp, keeping your sanity one day at a time. That's it. That's all you can do, man. Joe Frugal, carry bear spray. The dogs will get out one day. Well, you know, I've got some wasp spray that sprays for about, I don't know, 20 feet, maybe 15, 20 feet. And it works just as well. I don't know if it'll work on bear, but it works. It plays hell with dogs. Dale Pointer, a simple walk. This is a little poetry here. Let's get it right here, Rusty. All right, here we go. Dale Pointer's point says, a simple walk seems so easy and true. Relish in each step, for some cannot do. Walk on, walk on. That's true. That's true. I'm reading a book about the Hawaiian Islands written by Michener, and he's got into the part now uh, the lepers back when, the leprosy came into vogue, and a lot of people were sent to a place and isolated till they died, and yeah, but can you imagine leprosy? Your body's falling off. Get out of here. Dana Diggle, School's Out by Alice Cooper. Give it a listen, Rusty. I will. I'll do it. Stephen Greco. Hi, Rusty. Still to this day, and I'll be 63 years old in December, I would not watch that movie, The Night of the Living Dead. Scary. Take care. Yeah, it's amazing how the movie industry went through a cycle of the scary movies. They still do one every now and then, but not as often. This is Alien Life UK. Are there any pubs, bars, and Capitans? If so, do you go in for a drink or two? No, there's no pubs or bars in Capitan. Now, you can have a beer with your meal or a glass of wine and maybe a mixed drink at one place. Yeah, but there's no bar. You have to go to Ruidoso for that, and they got plenty of them, Jack J. Simon and Garfunkel's Mrs. Robinson is one of my favorite songs. The Graduate was a good movie also. Yeah, that was at a time when they made movies that had a little meaning. You know what I mean? But they don't do that anymore, or rarely, because they're expensive, and the audience misses the point. You know what I mean? If your average IQ of a country is about 80, which is just above mentally retarded, then you can't make movies that are for those that understand a lot of things. So they don't. They make silly movies with a lot of action and blowing stuff up, and crazy stuff. But hey man, that's how you do it. You appeal to your audience. Newspapers did the same thing. They used to have long, interesting stories, and now they got little stories like this, because they know that people won't read any more than that. And they also have to have an exciting headline. That's always been true. Sashi Smith, hi Rusty. That's a very nice looking area. Enjoy your walking and chat. Thank you, I will. We'll do a few more here and then we'll shut her down. Bruce Rainey says, nice walk. The dogs are just saying good morning, Rusty. As far as snacks, I enjoy snacking on bananas, oranges, apples. Anyway, yeah, instead of potato chips and sweets. Well, that's your choice, Bruce. A lot of people may like other things, but thank you. Timothy Smith, if you ever get the chance, get a local to take you up into the Capitan Mountains. It's one of the few ranges that run east-west, or west-east, whatever your political bent. It's truly amazing up there. Yeah, I've driven part of the way, but it gets pretty rugged up there. You need a four-wheel drive. Thank you, Timothy. Tom Wilson, we'll do 4 more. Says, good day for a stroll. Yeah, it was. Terry Lawrence, where's your trike, Rusty? It's in Bracketville right now. The door, it says, it's the person's name, the door. It says, the difference between a pit bull and a tiger isn't much. I would carry some bear spray or one of your peacekeepers on your nice walks if it was me. Anyway, thank you. Sharon C. Cooper, I can't hear you. I can't hear you either. Rita Richardson, nice location, beautiful trees. Thank you very much, Rita. And with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this positive energy thing.
Decide, commit, focus, succeed.
That's it. That's all you got to do. But anyway, guys, from Capitan, New Mexico, on a cold day to me, this is Rusty78609 saying, thumbs up. Carpe diem. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? It doesn't cost you 1 penny. Just click on the link, go to Amazon, and buy whatever you want. Anyway, that's it. What else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water, and you will not want to eat so much as in snack. And the only way to lose weight and keep it off, and you know it and I know it, eat less, that's it. Get a smaller plate, okay? That helps. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep, hold it for a few seconds, and breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? You bet it is. Do it several times a day. And what else? stretch, stretch, stretch. Swivel, 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 walk, walk, walk. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately, and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. Right? Right. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought you have. So common sense says, add good ingredients. Way to go. Except for one thing. Don't watch the news. The news is all negative crap. You know it and I know it. It's all propaganda. And that's the way life's been for 100 years or 1,000 years or more. Anyway, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye. What else? Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha until the noon video, which will be probably a driving video, something like that. Adios, bye-bye.